Welcome to the Jill on Money Show. It is Friday, July 7th, and this morning there is going to be a Labor Department report out on jobs. Who knows? I mean, goodness, these numbers have been all over the place. I wouldn't be surprised if it were 300,000, and I wouldn't be surprised if it were 150,000, which is a long way of saying that it is very difficult to predict what's happening in the labor market. We know from a lot of surveys that some of the leisure and hospitality industries are still struggling to find people, even during the busy summer season. And then we also hear of layoffs in financial services, in technology, in media. So I'm going to shrug my shoulders and say, I don't know. We'll see how these numbers play out. But most importantly, the labor market is still in transition post-COVID. Meanwhile, if you are contemplating a change in your career or maybe thinking about a new job, we'd love to hear from you. All you need to do is go to our website, jillonmoney.com, and click the Contact Us button. Don't forget to let us know if you want to come on the air. And if you are really thinking about shaking things up, I would suggest that you check out my new book. It's called The Great Money Reset. And this is a book that I wrote in response to all the conversations that I had with so many of you about what was going on in your lives, how you were trying to find deeper meaning, how were you using your money to get where you wanted to go. So check out The Great Money Reset. It is there for you whenever you'd like it, right on our website or wherever you buy books. Either way, it'll get you there. So today we are talking to Danielle, who's on the line from Denver. Hi, Danielle. How are you?
Hello. Good. How are you?
Great. What brings you to our program today? What can we do for you?
I just am looking for your advice about what to do with some the money that I have, some proceeds from the sale of a rental property.
Oh, that's
the
cool.
sale has not gone through yet.
Mm-hmm. What will the proceeds be?
I'll have about 400,000, and so I'm going to keep back about 50,000, and then I'll have about 350 to invest.
Is the 50,000 for something else or for taxes or what?
No, it's just for emergency fund.
And is that 400 that you're going to receive? Is that it? Have you accounted for taxes or not?
It's in a trust where it's a 501c3, so it doesn't have to file tax returns and it doesn't have to pay tax.
Okay. Wow. Awesome. Okay. So Danielle, before we spend all of your money, let's find out a little bit about you. How old are you?
67.
Amazing to have such a big chunk of money come into your life at that point in your life. So that's amazing.
Yeah.
And are you working still?
Yes.
How much do you
And
earn?
I plan to keep working. I sell insurance. I'm kind of between jobs, but my new job is hopefully going to make me about 100,000 a year.
Okay. Are you an independent contractor?
Yes.
Okay. And do you...
So I get to write off all the expenses.
Got it. And are you single, married, partnered?
Married.
Okay. How old is your spouse?
63.
Okay. Does your spouse work also?
Yes, he's a handyman.
Okay. So how much does he make approximately?
Approximately 15,000 a year.
Okay. Got it. And on your 100 and his 15, how is your cash flow? You living okay? Is it tight? How do you feel?
The house is paid for, so we just have monthly expenses.
How much are the monthly expenses?
Around 2,000.
That's it?
Yeah.
That's amazing. How much is your house worth?
About 650.
Kids? No, grown, fine? Grown. I like that. Have you put money into an IRA, a Roth IRA, or any other kind of retirement plan?
I have about 400,000.
In a retirement account?
Yes.
Okay. And is it what kind? Is it an IRA? Is it just yourself?
IRA, yeah.
Okay. You already said to me you're going to put 50 grand of the proceeds in an emergency reserve fund. So I presume that means you don't have a lot of money in cash right now, right?
Right.
Okay.
That's right.
So you'll have 50,000 in the bank. Of the 350, anything else that has to happen with that money, do you think? Like no house stuff, no bills, no debt, nothing else?
No.
When you're 70, tell me about your Social Security. What will it be?
Well, I'm already taking it at 741.
Oh, you took it. Huh. Okay. All right. What about him? Did he take it also?
Not yet.
All right. So he's going to hold off. So when you say $2,000 a month in expenses, Does that mean that, the Social Security would be part of that? So, or do you really think it's closer to more like $3,000 a month?
It's between 2,000 and 2,500.
Let's say 2,500. Let's just for the heck of it. What will your husband's Social Security benefit be if he waits till his full retirement age? And should he just take half of yours?
His right now is about maybe 550. So I don't know what it'll be at 70.
All right. Maybe it'll be like 6-ish. Let's count on 6. So what do you do with that Social Security check right now? You just bank it?
Yes.
Okay.
I still have a car payment.
Oh, wait. How much is that?
About $350.
Is it a loan or a lease?
It's a loan, but I plan to pay it off once I sell the property.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So how much is remaining on that loan?
About 9.
All right. So wait a second. So now we've got the 50 grand that goes into the emergency reserve.
But I took the 9 out of so I have 350 to work with.
Okay.
Already considered.
Look at you. You're doing all the work for me.
I listen to your show every Sunday, so I'm right on.
All
it.
right. Excellent. A radio show listener. I love that.
Yes.
Okay. So now, what's your experience with the IRA? How have you been managing that so far, like in your life? Do you do it? Does someone else do it?
No, I do it. It's just sitting there.
It's sitting there like what? In a bank or in an investment account?
It's just sitting in a bank.
In a cash?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. How do you feel about investing it?
I think I should.
Are you scared though?
Well, the way the market is, yeah.
Mark, we have $750,000 to invest for Danielle. It's a lot. Do you feel like you'd like some help with that? Do you want to do it yourself? Like, tell me the truth.
No, I need help with that.
What I think you should do is I think it's worth getting involved and having some sort of relationship with someone who can help you manage the money. Now,
well, I did reach out to somebody a week or so ago. He's the one that's advising an annuity, a structured note.
No. Definitely not. So when you reached out to somebody, which you probably didn't realize is that you were reaching out to someone who is a insurance salesperson. And that I want to nip that right in the bud. What I think would make sense would be to work with someone who can walk you through. And I mean, walk you through because, there's some people who can do this on their own. Oh, I'm going to buy some mutual funds or index funds and all that. You want some help. So the way that you can get help is you can go through a large firm and get somebody who will charge you a lot of money. That's not great. You could go through a big firm that will just give you an automatic investment platform. I think you want a person. And the other one that you chose, which is like not your fault, because how would you know, is that you reach out to someone who supposedly knows what they're doing and they end up selling you an insurance product. So if you hang on the line, Mark is going to give you the name of an organization that helps people like you. What I'm most concerned with is that someone doesn't just sell you something, that they help you invest and manage this process. And I think that would be the most helpful for you, really. Because otherwise, this person's going to sell you a product and then you're going to be stuck in a product and you don't need that. We want you to, once you buy an insurance product, then you're stuck with that product for 10 years. And I don't think that's going to be in your best interest. So a couple of other things that I want to make sure about. Number one, do you guys have your estate documents done?
No.
Oh.
I knew you were going to ask.
I know,
me
that. I know. I'm a pain in the tush. I think that's important, not because, listen, if you were to die, the IRA would pass to your husband. He's the beneficiary of it, right? The other money would have to be probated, but would also go to him. But one other thing to think about is that you would have an account that's called, because the 350 is not going to be a joint asset. It's just in your name, right?
Right.
You would want to create an account that's called a transfer on death account, where your husband would inherit the account upon your death. And it's very easy. It really does help avoid a lot of hassle in the probate process. The house would go to him because he's a joint owner. So all these things are good. But I think the more important thing, Danielle, is you're 67 years old. He's 63. Something bad happens, you want to have stuff written down on paper. Especially, you're an insurance salesperson. You probably know a lawyer or two in town. Just get someone to just draft, again, once you get the money from the rental property sale, part of that money, use it to get the estate documents done. Truly, it's more important than investing it. If you have a financial issue that you are working through, we'd love to help you. All you need to do is go to our website, JillOnMoney.com, click the Contact Us button. Do let us know if you would be willing to come on the air. Don't forget, you can sign up for the free weekly newsletter. You can also subscribe to our service called Jill on Money Live. That's where you have access to quarterly live webinars, more special bonus content that we are flipping up into that website as quickly as we can. So don't forget that. All right, it is Friday. Let's do some business. Our music is composed by Joel Goodman. Mark Talercio is the executive producer. He is also now the web king. We are distributed by Cadence 13. Please leave us a rating and review on Apple. It helps us. And do something nice for someone else today. It's going to make that person feel good. It's going to make you feel good. Change your work, change your wealth, change your life. Thank you for listening, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.